welcome back. Welcome to another weekly episode, another weekly offering of the Interconnected-ness, a weekly oracle series. I am the Memory Astrologer, and I feel full being back here today. I feel full. I feel like we are refining ourselves. You feel me? So when we're in the art of refining ourselves, you feel me? This is really just looking at ourselves and where we are currently, where we need to go, you feel me? What we got next, what's the planning next, you feel me? But also, looking at the crop, oh, this really lasts me really well. Oh, okay, I can use this, or I can tweak this, or maybe I could do this with this, and maybe I can use my energy with this. So this is the weekly offering for September 5th through September 11th, 2022. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up this message. Send and share this message. People who make you feel good. People who continue to allow you to grow and nourish you, to allow you to be the person that you are destined to be. Please share with those groups, organizations, and people who allow you to continue growing, but also who you allow to continue growing as well. Please remember to subscribe, and turn on your ringer so that you can hear when the messages are being dropped. All right, you all. Please remember to come on over to the Playful platform of Patreon. The new moon notes dropped. You feel me? The full moon notes about to drop. The September 2022 episode 2. Message in a bottle drop. It is so much going on, and we just need to be aware of everything that's going on, so we can make our pathway clear for ourselves, so we can already have emotional understanding and emotional growth to be able to sidestep, you feel me, whatever is on our path. So remember to do your 3 deep cleansing breath. In from your nose, slowly exhale out your mouth. Remember their belly breaths. Do it 3 times to be open, to be aware, and to be ready for this weekly message. Also remember, if you would like to send any love offerings, the Linktree link is in the description box below. If you would like to find out where Patreon is, the Linktree link is in the description box below, but also the Patreon link is in the description box below. And I've added a new option instead of sending love notes, like love coins. You can actually buy things off the wish list. So I've added a wish list on Amazon, and it's in the Linktree link in the description box below. All right, you all. Since we're in our 40th week, because last week we had our 39th week, I wanted to try something different with myself and use gold playing cards. So this is for the refinement of self, because as we're growing older, it allows us to see, the inner authority within ourselves. And that's really some big shoes to fill, because it's like, you feel me? This me, this what I gotta do. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. And you feel me? You got it. We got 2 cards that fell out. Okay, King of Hearts. Okay, Queen of Hearts. Okay, this could be a couple. This could also be the understandings of your own internal needs and nurturings, your own internal awarenesses. And this is also seeing the growth process within that. But this can also be, siblings. This could also be, solidifying your own understandings of who you are, of value, being more compassionate, being more fair, being more forthright, being more forthcoming. But also, this is a whole lot of use your intuition. There might be, actually, I like this dual perspective. It's telling us this week, or maybe this month, starting now for the rest of King, 12, 13. Oh my goodness, Peter, this really matches up. The next 12 to 13 weeks, we need to have a dual mentality, a dual perspective. And when I say that, I'm not saying okay, we see people feel like we see the situation really what it is. Yes, use it for that. But I'm also saying it in the sense of use your tools, use your resources wisely, use your intuition, use your discernment, use your compassion, your ability to be empathetic, your ability to be supportive. Use that aspect, but also, be very, I almost said conniving, girl. Like, that not even has a negative connotation. We're going to say be very open to the perspectives that people are giving out. You feel me? That being open to really what's going on, see things for clearly. You feel me? Let's see things emotionally. Let's check in with our feelings and let's really weigh them out. You feel me? What is this really saying to us, and how can we be more logical in this sense? Because I'm saying this whole time because I love this perspective, because it allows us to know that we are nurturing ourselves. We're probably nurturing our family. We're probably like connecting both parts of our family, our paternal and our maternal side, preferably on our mother's side, or maybe just looking at the whole understandings of what family means, of what being a mature feminine aspect look like, but also being a mature, almost a father figure, you feel me? A mature masculine figure. What does these qualities look like, and who do you know who embodies these things, you feel me? What attributes in these qualities, such as being a good caretaker, being understanding, being nurturing, you feel me, being aware to people's needs, also, you feel me, being able to run a household, being able to gauge what's going on in the team, what's going on in the community. Then this is also, leading the community, you feel me? This is also trusting and believing yourself, you feel me? This is also being a team player. How can we be or have dual understandings to be team players right now? Because look, we're refining ourselves. When we refine ourselves, we also look at the all the portions of us, you feel me? Our needs, our definitions of security, our own awarenesses of being compatible, being connecting in relationships. So be able to, refine ourselves. We also have to refine these portions. Maybe this is refining or looking at our previous relationships, or the previous relationships of our ancestors, of our moms, of our dads, and looking at it from the mature adult version of who we are right now. This is also looking at, I'm reading real deep into this without looking at the back card. But really, what I really wanted to say is that this King of Hearts here, he looks very forthright. He's actually looking on situations, looking at people, looking at what he currently has. So money, looking at what he currently has, is where he is currently. But it also looks like he's overgiving, because there's this knife in his head. And the knife can be a saluting, our devotion so much can also be killing us. You feel me? Can also be sabotaging us. But also we can be doing it to ourselves because we're unaware. And this is where that duality, that dual perspective, that dual understanding that is going to give us, that is going to bridge us, that is going to allow us the opportunities to see situations from both perspectives, to allow our egos to step away, to allow our ideals to step away, to really weigh things out. Weigh things out. What is of value in relationships? What is of value currently to yourself for the growth of you? But, okay, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, yeah. We really need to see this, like, on some realness. Like, you know how a month ago I made that quote where if we're not mindful of situations with the last full moon, that the situation is going to pick back up in Pisces season and Aquarius season. This is exactly that. You feel me? This is previous predecessors. You feel me? Or maybe this is a lot of wisdom and a lot of understanding, a lot of experience. And here it's telling us to be analytical, you feel me? This is the analytical portion. This is the meeting of both sides. This is also a lot of ancestral, a lot of paternal, maternal awakenings, conversations, experiences being shared that needs to be taken in, so we can better the lineage, so we can better ourselves, so we can better our family, so we can better grow peace and understandings to our heart and to our soul space. Okay. Period. For the development of our soul, we need to take this information. We need to tweak this information, and we need to solve this information. Analytical and being kind and being understanding and being compassionate. This is the left and the right brain here already personified, and is telling us we need to combine the two, because there is so much going on in our systems, in our understandings, in our work, life, health, spiritual balance. It's so much going on, and it's asking us, how can we use what we have currently to our benefit? Currently to our benefit. And these are literally people, you feel me? This is literally couples. It might be, let's see. Yeah, it's like people are looking the opposite way. Like, these group of people are looking this way, and these group of people are looking this way. But you feel me? It seems like there's no grounded facet. So how can we be more grounded in our own understandings, our own sense? And this is really take a step back. This is really, you feel me, like really take a step back, because I'm saying this because I need us to see the bigger picture. Because this Joker card that's black, I always say that this is the apprentice. If we're not being mindful of the information that we're giving, how can we step up to be the magician? How can we step up to really jump into the journey that is being blossomed, being opened for us? This is go back to the drawing board. You feel me? He's twiddling his thumbs. You feel me? He's reimagining something. He's understanding something from a different perspective. But for him to be able to understand that, he has to go back. He has to take a step back. He has to kind of pull out his emotions, and he has to think logically, or maybe he has to pull his emotions in and to not think so logically. This is really use your resources, use your understandings wisely to your benefit. Okay, but I kind of want to know about these couples now. Okay, so what's with these couples? Okay, so we got two more to fill out. Okay, so reconciliation. Oh, wait, 8 of Hearts. That is a contemplating and thinking of ideas about the relationship. And then 7 of Hearts. Maybe they're not really on the same path. And maybe these are people in relationships. And maybe the relationships, yeah, okay, wait, before I say something. Yeah, you know when so many people, like, let's always understand that we have to have our own understandings of ourselves to be able to grow in these relationships. To be able to grow in this relationship. To be able to continue growing and evolving in these relationships. So let's use them wisely. Let's use our understandings of ourselves wisely. Let's use our this time of reflection and deeper understanding and deeper commitment to yourself to allow us the ability to take away our ego from situations, from our own. This is really facing vulnerabilities. You feel me? Looking at vulnerabilities and how they shaped you and how they shaped your mindset. And I like this in the couples, because this also gives these couples an ability to know that they can grow stronger foundations, to be able to know that they can grow deeper awarenesses and deeper attachments and deeper like mindsets towards each other, but also towards, you know, the future foundations. And I really like this, because it's the refinding of the mojo, the rekindling of inner desires, inner worths. When one does that, one finds inner confidence. The couple hopefully be able to find inner confidence, because when one person grows and blossoms, it should usher the other person to want to do the same. But yeah, let's do this. This is a lot. You feel me? This is a whole lot. This is like a lot. Is there anything else that we should know? Yeah, this is really the growth of our own self, the growth of our own values, the growth of of our independence, our identity, and how we see things. This is really redefining our own values of independence. And that is something that is very useful, because each layer of maturity, each time we grow older, each time, a new age, a new perspective, a new generation comes up, a new perspective comes out. And it is to build on the previous, but it is to make it better for the group, for the whole, for the community, for the people. This is a really good time to really research and define your own self and what is of value to you. Because when you do this, it allows you to know, people who really for you and people who really not for you. You feel me? It allows you to go more a deeper awareness to yourself and your own fulfillment. You feel me? What you're really capable of, and you are very capable of a lot of things. You're very beautiful. You're very strong. You're very resilient. And right now, this is a moment where we need to remind or to remember our own resilience, our shared resilience, our resilience is in our lineage. Because you got this. All right, y'all. Remember, it's the growth of you. It's the growth of you. Because we are what we're opening and journeying to this openly. We're walking into this pathway because we're understanding that it is allowing us to venture into a new ideal, but to build off something that has been here before. That has been here before. All right, you all. I feel like this is very, I almost said philosophical, so I really want to break it down for us with just a quick, 16, this would be okay. With just a quick self-care card. What is going to assist us? So what's going to assist us during this week? Oh yeah, it's a full moon coming up. So yeah, a lot of this time, this would be a really good time to do fire burnings, things that no longer service you. Okay, well, we already have some cards to fall off. Look, it says make an altar. Okay, all right, it goes that altar communication, that ancestral communication, dream journal, use your hands, let's get it, and connect with fire. You already know what to do. All right, you all, this means this is a really good time to connect with what is of value to you, what lights your internal fire, your internal flame. You can learn more about that on the Patreon post in the new moon in Virgo, okay? Remember to use your hands. Remember, this is a time of you to use your senses. And what is it really saying to you? Use both perspectives, both mindsets. Because when you do this, it allows you to go deeper into your understandings of yourself, your community, your resources, your ancestors. But also, it allows you to be more in flow. So maybe right now, this is a really good time to write down your dreams and what they're communicating to you, what they're saying, what's going on in the environment, okay? This is also a really good time to make an altar. And make an altar really can also mean just, having habitual habits where you are doing honorings, or maybe where you are sitting there and meditating and deeper connecting to yourself or grounding yourself to like-minded individuals. Or this is literally make an ancestor altar. And what does that look like? Maybe this is a really good time to venture into asking deeper questions about where you are and where did you come from. All right, you all. Have a wonderful week. And remember, you got this, all right?